Y'all, it is 2023 and we're entering this new year in a fired up way. I am so excited to have the ladies of Delta Xi Phi Multicultural Sorority Incorporated here today to have a 5-minute ish conversation today about some of their recruitment success they had last fall. So we don't have that much time, ladies. So we're going to go ahead and jump into it. So, Madam President, can you introduce yourself?
Well, hello, I'm Carlia. I am the president of Delta Xi Phi Multicultural Sorority Incorporated, the IOTA chapter. Yeah.
And hello, guys. I'm Daisy. I am the associate member educated of Delta Xi Phi Multicultural Sorority Incorporated.
All right, let the people know, what campus are y'all at?
We are located at UMass Amherst in Amherst, Massachusetts.
So y'all had a little bit of chapter success last fall. But before we kind of talk about that success, Carlia, as president, talk to me about what were one or two challenges that you all faced with recruitment prior to coming into partnership with FIRED Up.
Our biggest thing I felt was retention. It was more than just getting our name out to people, but how do we get people to really be interested in our process and be invested in our process all the way through until from, potential member to active member? How do we kind of help that transition go along?
So when y'all enter into partnership, Delta Xi Phi became the first multicultural sorority to come into partnership with us. So we're definitely excited about that. But Daisy, talk to me about how things became a game changer. Talk to the people about that success you all had last fall.
So this fall, we welcomed 11 new sisters, new excited, amazing, wonderful sisters to our chapter.
That's kind of amazing because on average, how many people would y'all recruit each semester? What was the numbers like?
Probably around 3 for our past few semesters or before this past one, but.
Well, you went from an average of 3, recruiting 3 people on your lines to a line of 11. Daisy, as the mama of the line, as the dean of the line, as the nurturer of the line, all the titles that we have, what were some of the things that y'all did differently this year that y'all haven't done before?
I definitely think Chapter Builder was a big help. We were able to talk to a lot of potential interests and be able to share that information amongst each other so that we can genuinely pick up so-and-so likes this. Let's keep this going. Let's keep this conversation flowing. And it helped us kind of keep a bookmark of this is what we talked about. This is the person that I'm talking to right now, which was something that helped us really form a solid bond.
So talking about that bond, because I remember, Carlia, we remember Daisy was like,
she was on the fence
about this chapter builder, right? You remember that in our coaching meetings. But now, y'all, she is team chapter builder fan. So to see the growth in the chapter is proof evidence. Show me your leads and we're going to show you your results. But not only chapter builder, Carlia, as president, talk to me about the relationship dynamic that you all developed, not only with your interests, but with the sisters to help achieve this goal.
I mean, really, it was a lot of support in finding out that to support a line, you didn't need to just form connections with the potential members or the associate members eventually, but you needed to really support each other as active sisters, specifically in a context of bringing in this line. How does it change the dynamic? How are we supporting the people that are most directly involved with bringing the line and crossing them and all of the things that are associated with it? So it was a lot of being intentionally mindful of all those relationships.
So that little bit of that social excellence essence coming in place. As we wrap up, ladies, maybe talk to the people about what's the greatest benefit you have found as a result of your partnership, because your chapter was selected to participate in the coaching community. Y'all did some training. Y'all had some growth success. Talk to people, what's the greatest success or benefit you all have found as a result of your partnership with FIRED Up? Getting
back to the root of when we're recruiting, we're building relationships, and even if this person is not crossing this semester, but to have built that relationship is just extremely meaningful. And, and all the gimmicks and the showmanship that recruitment can become, getting back to the root of I'm connecting with this person, I'm having a frank conversation with them. I'm figuring out what excites them, what drives them, going back to that was really the most beautiful part of slowing down and really taking recruitment step by step with FIRED Up.
I love it. Recruitment is a relationship business. Daisy, bring us home.
I definitely can agree with that. I definitely think it's a big relationship building, but I also want to add that like we had a support system that was like there for us where we could talk, chat, be like, okay, this is what's going on right now. Help, help, exclamation point. And I think that was a comfort. And also like we knew that we were getting support not only from our sisterhood, but also from Fired Up, where shout out to Nia because Iota was relying on you so much when recruitment came around. So we really appreciate you.
Y'all know I love y'all to pieces. I was so excited. I was like, when's our next meeting? I was like, Nikita, she said, we don't have a meeting till next year. So I was ready last year to get back with you all. So I'm excited for what's to come, but I wanted to take this time in this 5-ish minutes to celebrate the success you all had this last fall. So if anybody is interested in coming in partnership on a national level or for your campus organization, here's proof evidence. They've used the system, they've used the relationship tactics, and it works. So ladies, again, congratulations on your last fall 22 line. And for spring 23, this is the Jordan year. It's the time to soar. So stay fired up and ready to grow.